Hi peeps, welcome back to my channel. Good to see you again in this new year. So today I'm just going to chat a little bit about birthday wishes. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want notifications of my videos, be sure to click on that bell below so that you get notified when I have a new video. And we will get started here in just a moment. So, yeah, 1 week until my birthday. Next week, 17th, I will be 60 years old. And I think of all the wisdom I have learned in those 60 years, and a number of them are don't do this and don't do that because you'll make a mess of it. But when I really think about what I want for this coming year, my wishes, my birthday wishes, are things that I have to do myself. They aren't capable of being wrapped up in a box and handed over. They don't have pretty wrapping because they're hard work. And when I realized that, it was like, oh, well, if people ask me what I want for my birthday, it's like, well, buy my books, contribute to the food banks, contribute to rescue shelters for cats, or dogs, that sort of thing, especially buy my books. Because, yeah, I realized that what I want most of all this year is health and feeling better, and that I may not be able to get rid of the MCAS. It's something that doesn't go away, can't be cured. But I can make myself feel a whole lot better if I stick to a low histamine, very low carb diet, even though it's difficult. And that is one of the big keys. So, I have been no sugar since, probably about 4 or 5 days before the end of the year. I have been no starch for about 9 days now. Starting to feel better. I don't expect that I'll be able to keep the no starch thing completely through the year, but I want to reduce it drastically. And my first idea had been to work down, every other day, then 3 days a week, so on, till I was only having starch twice a week. Well, suddenly something just clicked and I haven't been eating any starch. Now, if I really need it, because once in a while, if I have bad reaction, I need some starch to cushion the extra Benadryl. So if I really need it, I will let myself eat it. I'm not going to be stupid about it. However, every time that I eat starch, it inflames my joints. And I'm talking rice, I'm talking potatoes, I'm talking gluten-free cookies, and well, I can't have those because of the no sugar, but gluten-free breads. So, yeah, no starch to a majority of the time. Sugar-free year. We'll see how it goes. And that should help a whole lot. By the end of the year, knock wood, I am hoping to feel a whole lot better because I'm just really tired of the constant pain, and a lot of it comes from the foods that I eat. Yes, it drastically limits my selections, and it drastically limits interest in meals. But something's got to go, and I'd rather it be that than my body. I'd rather be bored than be in pain. So we'll see how it does, and I'm going to be doing a video on what I eat in a day now, so that you can see, because with MCAS you have the histamine issue as well as the carb issue that I've got. So there's that. As I mentioned, I went back to my mermaid hair. You can't quite see all of the blue in it because it's that way all the way around. It's bright blue in many places, but I love it, and it's more me. And my hairstylist is wonderful. She is taking me in when nobody else is there in the salon, and she's safe. She's very, very cautious. And so I feel secure going to her. And it just feels really good to have my hair back to my black and blue mermaid status, because it feels like my inner self. So yeah, birthday next week, 60 years old. Headed into the crone stage, although I like to think of it as the queen stage. To me, the crone stage starts about 70, and the queen stage is where you come into your own fully. And the crone stage is not a diminution of that. It is more of a wise woman stage. And quite frankly, even though a lot of people think I have a lot of wisdom, and honestly I do in many cases, I don't fit the wise woman stereotype. I'm not subtle enough. I am not, well, let's put it this way. I am not that interested in handing out wisdom unless it's about my writing or unless it's about, certain other things. I'm just not that interested in solving people's problems. And that sounds bad, but we all have our strengths. And I am not a counselor or a therapist type. I would not make a good doctor. I would not make a good nurse. Hence, I would not make a good mother either, because I really don't want to deal with other people's problems. I have enough of my own. So yeah. So I'm in the queen stage, although I prefer the Empress of Dark Sparklies. And this is my birthday dress, by the way. Um, just got it, and I think it's really pretty. It's actually really comfortable too. It's got a lining, so it's not itchy on the inside, and it's also very comfortable stretchy knit. So yeah, I am all ready for number 60 next week, and hope to hit the ground running, because honestly, I want this to be a much better year than the past few years have been in terms of health for me and just in general. So, going to get out there, going to do it, going to stick to the diet, because here's the thing, and I want people to understand something. Yes, I am trying to lose weight. I need to lose more weight. The reason I need to lose weight is because my joints have so many problems that the extra weight causes problems. Now, I've lost a lot of weight already over the years. I'm down a whole lot from many, many years ago. However, I need to lose more for the sake of my joints and for the sake of just feeling more mobile. So that is a big goal of mine, is to lose more weight, to build my health up, um, to manage the inflammation. And inflammation can keep weight on too. Inflammation can pack the weight on. So if I can manage the inflammation through a low histamine / low carb diet, then yay, then good. I have to give up something. I have to give up my love of sweets. Yeah, there are a few things I can use, like the Chalk Zero monk fruit sweetened chocolate, which I can have now and then. I mean, being chocolate, it's problematic because of the histamine, but I'm willing to take that problem because it keeps me away from sugar. Um, I've also found that when I eat some of the Chalk Zero chocolate, I don't crave more like I do when I eat something sugar sweetened. And I am not being paid by them in any way for promoting their products, but honestly, it's the best tasting chocolate, sugar substitute chocolate that I've ever tasted, and it's so worth it to me. And I use their syrup in my mochas and lattes now, because it's real chocolate syrup, tons of fiber in it, low carb in terms of net carbs, and again, it tastes good, and it doesn't leave a weird aftertaste like some of the others do, and it doesn't make me react. So I'm very happy about that. Oh, anything else? Cats are doing well. Sam's doing well. I am working on Midnight Web, and I am enjoying it, and I really love writing this new series. It's so much fun. And I like January. I like her a lot. So, in fact, I gave her the birthday before mine. So she has birthday of January 16th and mine is January 17th. I feel very connected with her in many ways, even though she doesn't have some of my more out there attitudes on a few things. Like, Camille had a lot of things connected with me, and Ember, well, actually, Raven does more than Ember. But January has a few things that the others don't. And one is that realization of sometimes you got to start over in life to get to where you want. And I had to do that. I did that when I was 30. And it made a massive difference in my life. So starting over is not always bad. It's hard, but it's not a bad thing necessarily. Anyway, that's about it for today. Next week, I hope to be making a video on intuitive writing. And, I'm not sure exactly what angle I'm coming at, but I will find one. And just writing in general. And if you haven't read Starlight Web, please go take a chance on it. I'm really thrilled with this new series. Other than that, stay safe, mask up, take care of yourself, and be careful. It's kind of a rough world out there right now. So take care of yourself as best as you can. And also, I had, one last thing. I had said that we would do a check-in if people wanted on how you are doing on your goals, especially health goals. So if you'd like, check in today, and next month we'll do another one. So how are you doing? It's like I've been without starch for 9 days and without sugar for about more than 2 weeks now, and starting to feel a bit better. So let me know in the comments how you're doing on your goals for this year. And remember, if you slip one day, start the next day again. What you've done in the past will not be destroyed by one day's indiscretion. Unless it's a massively huge indiscretion that lands you in the hospital or something. Never feel like you're a failure just because you couldn't keep it through without a safety valve. So take care. Check in. Let me know how you're doing. And I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.